When you walk into the barn and find a cloud laying in the hay, there's no way it's going to be a bad day. Our pudgy pile of wool here is as soft as he looks and just as squishable. That chunky tummy of his allows me to drop some beautiful blows down his belly. Most of my dude's mass is squish, not muscle, so his attempts to get away seem half-hearted. But some real thought seems to have gone into the design of his jewel purse. The yin and the yang design is simple compared to what we're going to find once we get deep into this hip here. Our floofy, lanolin-soaked friend has been hiding some true beauty under this rugged fleece. This Dalmatian type spotting is not something I'm exposed to often, and it is breathtaking. I thought there was no way that you could be upset while seeing him with his wool on, but now seeing his spots, there's no way you could be upset looking at him ever. Maybe I wouldn't feel that way if he was beating down my stalls, but that's not the kind of reputation this guy has. He's more of an art piece, like sheep that jumped over the moon. His spots sort of mimic ink that's been dropped onto wet paper, deep in the middle, but then it melts into the stark white parts. It's a good thing that I focus on such a small area that I don't get lost in the designs of the animals I shear. He's a fine-looking dude, and his owner's a fiber artist, so his fleece won't go to waste. His end of the deal is that he hangs out with the ladies, produces a couple of babies, and grows this beautiful fiber. Though it always reeks, ram wool is typically some of the best. I get it, the stank washes out, but the idea of pube hair in my scarf never leaves my mind. But the boys' main objective is to breed the ladies and get fat and happy, while the ladies have to grow the babies and make sure that they're fed. So yeah, it is true, a used hair can be really pretty, as long as she's not giving all of her nutrients to a little parasite. I'm not trying to throw any shade on the badasses chosen to be baby daddies. Their genetics will be half the future of the herd. It's wild to think that if you turned his fleece into yarn, all of his spots would get lost into a single gray color. Even more so after experiencing the gravitational pull in the depth of the last hip. What's so neat is that I'll never shear another fleece like this, not even his. He'll change up every year, new colors, new spotting, and his genes will live on with new lambs, but it'll never be exactly the same.